from Future Thieves.
Yo,
Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to Leah and us here at Ground Sounds. We appreciate it.
no problem. Thanks for having me. That looks familiar in there.
That's right. You guys were here not too long ago, just in Columbus in general too. How was that show for you?
Yeah. Oh, that was great. Columbus is always fun. I guess that was at the very first show of the fall tour, which lasted a couple months. I honestly just got home a few days ago.
How was the overall experience?
Yeah, how's
It was
touring?
great. It was great. The first part when we saw you guys was Northeast, and then we had like a week and a half off in the middle before we went out west for an entire month to pretty much every single city I think that you could possibly go to out west. And it was great. It was a lot of fun. We toured with a band called The Weeks, who were like a alt rock band, kind of like us, and it was super fun. Just a bunch of dudes just partying for a month, pretty much playing music.
Did you guys have a tour bus?
We have a band van and a
Okay.
trailer,
Okay.
which actually broke down in
Oh
Montana.
gosh.
Oh
So
no.
we had to leave it in Montana
Oh. Did
at
you get another one or?
at a
Okay.
Chevrolet dealership, and we had to leave our trailer there as well with a
Oh
friend.
my god.
And we rented a Suburban and did the rest of the tour out of a Suburban. Five guys,
Right
with all
on.
of our stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it work. We made it back safe, so we're
That
good.
is what's most important. It sounds like you had a little extra adventure there while on tour.
Yeah,
Um,
it was a little bit of a learning experience.
but right now it looks like you're still on the road, Elliot. So what's going on? You haven't left it.
No, I'm actually on my way home from Nashville. We actually live about 30 minutes outside of Nashville, so we're on our way home.
But you're not actually
My
driving.
wife and I.
Oh,
My
you
wife's
got you right
driving.
on.
Are you excited to be home?
Yes, being home is very nice. And when we're home, we write and record, and I love touring, but writing and recording is probably my favorite
Did you get
part
any
of the
like
gig.
inspiration for new music while you were touring?
I mean, honestly, kind of just listening to other bands, and I don't know, being out west is just inspirational in general. So it kind of calms you down and gets you ready for the next thing, I guess you could say.
Do you ever write while you're on tour, like for new music, or do you just kind of focus on the tour itself?
Sometimes it's kind of hard. Like you're literally like stuffed in the van, and you show up to the gig, play the show, get to the hotel in the dark,
Yeah.
wake up, do the same thing over again. So sometimes it's possible, like before show, after sound check and stuff like that in the green room, we mess around with some stuff. But we've definitely had some ideas blossom from on the road for sure.
Right on. But now you're getting back home, and I imagine you'll link up with Austin and Nick back in Nashville to start working on new stuff sooner than later. That
Yep.
goes right on.
Yeah, Austin, Nick, and our new drummer Taylor will all jump back into my studio at home and
Crank out another
see
one.
what happens. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about what just released, Emotional
Yeah.
Cost. Tell us a little bit about this EP, and it's finally out there for the listeners and for the fans. It's an exciting time right now. Can you tell us just about it's out there now?
Yeah, it's great. So we put out we put 3 singles out for this one, starting, I don't know, I guess back right before we left for that first tour. Actually, I guess right before we saw you guys.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I guess it was sometime during the summer, we were at my place, and we were just like, hey, let's do 6, 7 songs, keep them as just as organic as possible, and really just crank it out at my place. And that's what we did. We started a lot of the songs off with an organ that we have at the house.
Oh, yeah.
That's just this, like, it's nothing special, but we got it from this older lady who gave it to us, and it kind of was the inspiration behind the entire record. If you really listen close, you can hear it on most of the songs. A couple of the songs that weren't singles are just kind of like, not B-sides, but like some short songs in there, almost all entirely organ. But anyways, yeah, we did it all at my place over the span of like a month and a half, maybe. We wrote it before, but the recording process took about a month. We just rent gear, do it at my house, and um, the sounds that we get out of my place are super satisfying. And we're very particular, but we're also like to save money, and doing it at home really saves you money, and you can kind of just chill out and hang out and cook dinner. But yeah, we're super proud of it. I mean, it's definitely a step in the direction we wanted to take, and we're super stoked on it.
So like what's the general process of your writing? So do you like start with the instrumentals or do you have the lyrics first? Is it different?
It's like instruments at first. Like we
Okay.
all get in the same room and start just hashing out ideas. Somebody will play something cool and it sounds good, and everyone just kind of starts chiming in on it. And then I'll once there's a kind of a, not always, but once there's a general flow, I'll start just mumbling a melody over it, and that kind of drives it into the final direction that it needs to go to. What other instruments need to be added, this and that, and then I'll put the lyrics, and I'll write the lyrics to a completed melody after that. And then when we go into record, we'll add, sometimes we'll take away an instrument, sometimes we'll add an instrument. It's just, you never know, just wherever it takes it. Yeah, but for the most part, we start off everybody just playing music, playing an instrument, whatever happens, happens.
That's pretty cool. Or speaks to how unique Emotional Cost is, just because you didn't even have this organ before.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And this album's kind of centered around that.
It
I've been
is.
listening to I Don't Think I'm Okay.
Yeah, I
Tell,
think that's my favorite one on the
yeah,
record for
right
sure.
on. Tell us a little bit about the process in creating that track.
It's hard to say. I think it started off with that like super drivey bass part that Nick's playing. That it's like a whole. It's kind of like a helicopter. It sort of sounds like. And it's the most lighthearted song I think on the record, which are always my favorite ones. The lyrics are kind of deep. It's kind of about a guy who metaphorically kind of keeps waking up in someone else's body, and in but really it's just him kind of changing into a different person, I guess, on his own. If you listen back, you can kind of get the gist of it that way. Um, those lyrics came in like 10 minutes, which are my favorite ones. The melody's so chill in the verse. It was fun to write the verse, and the chorus kind of just explodes a little bit, which is what we generally try to do. But that one's my favorite for sure. It just got such the mood of it is lighthearted and drivey, and it's like roll your windows down and listen kind of song.
Right on, yeah, and thanks for those additional insights or perspective from the point of view how you're kind of writing it. Sounds like
Yeah,
somebody's going through like a process of becoming. So now
exactly.
go back and listen to it. Yeah, I'll have that.
Yeah,
And that.
think about it like that.
So also Lena and I, before we started this interview with you, we were checking out some of your music videos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was curious about the rollerblading scene. Like, did you have to like practice that? Because you guys were good. Like, it looked like you guys were like really knowing what you're doing. Because I know rollerblading's not easy. So I was like, you know,
Somehow we knew what we were doing. Our really good friend Preston Leatherman, he's super good kind of cinematographer, whatever you want to call him, but he actually put all that he always puts those things together before we even get there. The general layout of the video and plans, and whether it comes together or not, who knows, but he kind of choreographed all that skating and all those people, weaving in and out of each other and all that kind of stuff. And then the whole process of the video is like the guy and the girl kind of following each other. It's supposed to be done in like one shot. Of course, it's like film trickery whenever it's not all one shot, but it makes it, he makes it look like that.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of remembered how to skate from when I was a kid. That's all me and my brother used to do was rollerblade and just beat each other up, I guess, in the basement.
And like the leaf blower for like the hair was,
Mm-hmm.
that was
Yeah,
my favorite part.
that's our friend Bob, who is actually featured in most of our music videos as like a character like that. If you watch I believe it's the prom night music video. He's the janitor at the school, and he just always has those goofy roles. He's funny. He's actually just recently in a pretty big country music video. I can't remember the name of the artist, but he's the man. He makes all of our videos that much more fun. But yeah, the leaf blower and Austin's hair. That's back when Austin had super long hair. Now it's short.
Yeah, that was a fun music video. You guys plan on shooting any music videos for anything on Emotional Cost? Anything else, or?
Yeah, we're gonna put something together. I think in the next couple of weeks. We haven't really chose exactly which one we're gonna do, but something's gonna be cool. It might be kind of thrown together in our own way, you know, on a more of a cheaper scale. But we're gonna do something.
Right on.
For one of the tunes. We haven't really decided yet, though. We were actually just talking about that this morning.
We will stay tuned.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be fun no matter what.
So we can expect or look forward to some new music video for one of the singles on Emotional Cost. Anything else? What else can we look forward to? What do you got going on? You're just gonna make some new EP, new music videos.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's gonna be writing and recording for the next couple months. We don't have any touring schedule. This last tour was a pretty big one, so we're definitely gonna take a couple months and write and record. And it could be an EP, it could be 12 songs, who knows what. Like, we're just gonna get in there and just have fun, man. We're to the point where I don't know, you gotta just do it for fun at a certain point, and like we just like to get in there. Our favorite part is creating. My favorite part is recording, and so we're looking forward to spending the next couple months kind of tucked in and chilling out and just writing music.
That sounds awesome. Yeah. As creatives, or for myself, I can absolutely relate. So
for sure.
Passion, get back on the grind, as we say at Ground Sounds.
Nice.
Whatever you do, once you do have something put together, accomplished, you're gonna, come back and you're in Columbus. Swing back through again, Elliot. Future Thieves.
Of course. Right? And we'll send some stuff your way so you can play it.
That would be awesome. We would appreciate that, and we wish you best on all the endeavors and all the music that you still have to make that we get to listen to on the way sooner than later.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys digging the stuff and the videos.
We appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Have safe travels. Get back home. Have a good time with your wife. Thank you.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.
I can feel my body. I don't really know